So today I'm going to be doing a video that has been highly requested, and first I want to apologize for the sounds and the noise which are coming from the window even though they are closed, but I think I stated that so many times in my previous video. There are some constructions going on outside, so I'm sorry it's noisy. But yeah, I really wanted to make a video because it's been a long time, and I really wanted to make that particular video because I've been asked so many times to do it, and I told everyone, yes, I'm going to do it, yes, I will do it, yes, it's a good idea, and I did not really do it in time, I guess, so I'm sorry. But yeah, finally I'm doing it, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go for the very simplest, the most simple, what am I saying? The most simple basics of French language. And that way I will try to introduce you some rules of pronunciations with the simple expressions I'm going to teach you. So most of you probably already know that. For those who don't, well, you're going to learn them. For those who already know them, I'm sorry. I really want to keep making these videos for French language, but I don't really know how to organize them. I don't know if you guys are more interested in like the grammar kind of videos or the vocabulary or anything. So tell me what you want to see next in the comments, and I will try to make my best to do the video you want to see. So first thing I'm going to teach you is how to say hello in French. That's really simple. I guess all of you are going to say that even before I'm going to say it. So it is bonjour, bonjour. And the thing which is interesting about this word is that it shows you two rules of the French pronunciation, which is that O plus N, when together, O plus N makes un. Like in English basically, and that O plus U, which is O and U, makes OU. Yeah, so bonjour. Next, what comes after bonjour? This is goodbye, obviously, so I'm teaching you here the most formal ways to say them, so to say that word. So yeah, so goodbye would be a little bit more difficult for you because I think some of you, except if you're German or Spanish, probably it's gonna be a little bit hard to pronounce. So goodbye is au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. And there are also two little rules here. A plus U, A plus U makes O in French, like O, au revoir. And O plus I, O plus I, makes wa, wa. So goodbye is au revoir. And I know the R is going to be a little bit hard for you to pronounce probably, so it's like I don't know, au revoir, not really like that exaggerated, but it's like au revoir. It's not like au revoir, it's au revoir. Yeah, I guess for Japanese people especially it's gonna be a little bit hard, so yeah. So usually, well, actually this would come before goodbye. What you ask to someone is, how are you doing? Like, how are you? How do you feel? So in French it would be comment ça va? Comment ça va? Or just ça va? But ça va would be a really casual way to say it. Comment ça va is already a little bit casual, but it's, I think, something you can use in most of the situations. So comment ça va? Yeah. So here you are introduced to, here I'm going to introduce you to two little things which are E plus N makes en, like in English, like environment, and stuff, except that in French it's more like en, comment, ment. The T at the end of comment is not pronounced, you don't hear it, which is something I will probably address in one of my other videos, which is that lots of letters in French are not pronounced, which is a little bit tricky, I guess, at the beginning, but yeah. And in French, C sometimes take this little thing under it, like in French it's called a cédille, and this makes the sound S instead of the sound K. So here you have the cédille under the C, so comment ça va and not ça va, if that makes sense. So to reply to that saying I'm fine, thanks, I'm fine, thank you, in French you would say ça va bien, merci. So obviously merci is thanks in French, and the word bien is interesting because it shows you that I plus E plus N, E plus E plus N makes chien in French. Like in chien, for example, which is a dog. So chien is also very interesting because say C plus H in French always make sh and not ch. Like in English, for example, it's church. In French, it's always like sh. Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to teach you is I'm sorry, which is je suis désolé or just désolé, like I previously told you for ça va. You can sometimes not say, you know, like the subject and the verb, but yeah, it would be really casual. So je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. So in this sentence, what you can see is that you plus IE makes oui. Oui, 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 oui. So je suis désolé. But not always. When it is in front of a Q or in front of a J, like, well, I don't know. It's the U is not pronounced either. So you only hear the E, like qui would be who, who is that? Who is coming? Who is knocking on the door? You don't say qui, you say qui. And for example, gi would be like, I think it's like in English, basically like guitar, you know, it's basically the same. So what you learned in this video, which was a little bit weird, a little bit all over the place, but I hope I will get better at doing these videos, was how to say hello, which is bonjour, bonjour, goodbye, which is au revoir, how are you, which is comment ça va, or if you're with friends, ça va, I'm fine, thanks, which is ça va bien, merci, ça va bien, merci, or only ça va, ça va. And I'm sorry, which is je suis désolé, or only désolé, désolé. You learn that O plus N makes on, E plus N makes un, en, O plus U makes ou, I plus E plus N makes yen, and U plus I makes oui. Yeah, except in front of, yeah, Q and J. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Now you're going to impress your family with these very basic words like bonjour, au revoir, comment ça va bien, merci, je suis désolée. And tell me what you want to see in the next video, like if you want to know how to say, I don't know, for example, the words of the week, or how to count, or how to count, it's a little bit like count, how to count, or if you want to learn, I don't know, some vocab like the fruits or like the animals, or if you want to know be a bit more about grammar, like the very basic verbs like to be and to have, let me know, and I will see you in another video. I hope very soon, guys. Bye.